Kind of a massive round of applause for our next act, Declan, Devlin.
Don't worry about it. There's quite a few familiar faces. You're going to hear some familiar material. My girlfriend and I never have sex anymore because she broke up with me. Alright. No, people say that I'm quite a negative person. I don't think I am. That upsets me that people would say that. But we're all going to die one day anyway, so who cares, right? No, my girlfriend broke up with me, and she started dating this new guy, sort of taller, older, better looking, just in general, just a better person. And normally that would get me quite down, but I tried to put like a positive spin on it. He's already 2 years older than her, and women on average live 6 years longer than men. So statistically, she's still going to die alone. So, no, I wanted to write some new material. I did that joke last time I was here. I feel like I want to try and develop as a comedian and do some new stuff. But it turns out that's really difficult. So, no, I've written some new stuff. No, I should probably address that. I'm reading. I feel like the fact that I didn't bother to learn the material might make it seem like I don't really care that much. Anyway, so I'm going to do one more joke from my last set, and then the rest is new. And to be honest, it's not that great. So, when homosexuality was considered a mental illness, I wonder if they made gay people wear straitjackets. I mean, if you didn't like that, it's just worse. No, I like that joke because it seems like it might be about something offensive, and then it turns out it's just wordplay. I feel like we're too hard on ourselves. We think that we're not a very tolerant society, but I don't know if you know this. Homosexuality is found in 97% of animal species, but only one animal decided to legalize gay marriage, and that was us. So I think that's, I don't think we get any credit for that. It's very progressive. Yes, I wanted to do more personal stuff. I think last time I did mostly one-liners. It's a good way to distance myself from the material. So if people don't laugh, I can say, oh, that joke wasn't funny, rather than feeling rejected as a person. I've been kind of depressed lately. I feel like the final stages of a game of Monopoly where you've lost. There's still like 20 minutes left. And you try and convince yourself it's going to be okay by going like, oh, maybe if I mortgage some properties, I'll be okay for a couple more turns and I can work out what to do, but you're fucked. That's where I'm at in life at the moment. I was thinking about buying a hamster recently because I'm quite lonely, and I looked up, I wanted to see how I would care for one, and apparently the cage size recommendation has gone up. Apparently the cages you buy in pet shops aren't big enough for hamsters to live in comfortably, which is fine, right? I think it's good that hamsters have lots of space, but I don't know if any of you live in student accommodation, but relative to it's the same amount of space. If that's not big enough for a hamster, then this room is not big enough for a human being. I wanted to talk about feminism, because I'm so edgy. No, I don't know where I stand with feminism anymore. I want to be able to call myself a feminist, but it's difficult because I just hate women so much. No, you want to be able to, be supportive, but I just want them all to die. Anyway, this bit's not great. I was going to cut this, but I've started it now, so I might as well. A lot of people do jokes about religion. There's lots of people that are really proud about being atheists, and it just annoys me. I just think it's weird to have like such a passionate belief in not believing in something. Like, I don't believe that the moon's a hologram, but I don't make that like a part of my identity. So I find that strange. Especially when they're really proud about like believing in evolution, as if that's not a part of our national curriculum. Everyone believes in it. The Pope believes in evolution, so it's not edgy to not believe in it, to believe in that. But in fact, there's a lot of social media comedians, which the whole thing is just about being relatable. I don't know, it's like virtue signaling, just saying stuff like, I know you guys may not think it's cool, but I don't think it's okay when men sexually harass women. And then all the comments are people going, oh my god, finally someone said it. Like, I don't understand why that happens. But one of those other things is how people talk about how they hate people, and that's a really relatable thing now. I mean, I say that I hate people mostly just to make other people like me. But no, I think we all feel like that sometimes. I do hate people, but mostly, other than the fact that I depend on them for every source of meaning and love and happiness in my life, other than that stuff, they can go fuck themselves. A few months ago, I tried to sort of improve my life, so I quit caffeine and alcohol. I started only drinking water, and I did start feeling better, I started sleeping better, and I was less anxious. And then recently I started drinking caffeine and alcohol again because I have no self-control and I hate myself. I saw someone, I'd never seen this before, I've heard that it happens. I saw someone get catcalled before, and I thought that was really strange, and I felt bad, I felt like I should say something. Who here, if you saw a woman being catcalled, who here would say something to the guys? You sort of, like you whistle at a woman or you say something. I said cackle. No, well, so, well, that's a different situation. No, so who here would say something if you saw a woman being catcalled? So, not that many, like quite a few. I didn't, I felt like I should. The main reason I didn't is because it was quite a large area and I was quite far away, and I just thought if I would have to kind of raise my voice a bit, and I'm not good at that. So it would sort of be me going, don't do that, it's not very nice, and I thought that would be weird. But also, by that point, the woman had left and there weren't that many people around, so what's the point in doing something good if no one can see it? But I think catcalling is like a great name for that, because I don't know if any of you ever tried to call a cat, but that's exactly how that shit goes down. They either just straight up ignore you, or they'll turn and look at you and just be like, fuck do you want? When has it ever worked? I'm just going to go over there, we're going to hang out. Fucking creep. Well, I'm talking about, a lot of this set is about trying to be a good person. I thought I should mention Ingrid, where's Ingrid? Okay, so I think Ingrid's a great person. If you don't know, she shaved her head to raise money for Macmillan Cancer Support. Yeah, whoa. Which is... Oh, you guys are going to hate this bit. I think I really misjudged. Well, to raise money for cancer or cancer support, there's only really two things you can do, or two main things, which is shaving your hair off or running a marathon. And Ingrid chose to do that. So on the one hand, it's brave. On the other, it's a bit lazy. So I thought I wanted to wrap this up in something quite, because I wanted to have a set that felt complete. So I gave it a go. It's not funny. You're supposed to end on something like your best joke normally. This isn't that. So a lot, you know, I feel like I'm just complaining about stuff like it's sort of another typical white man complaining about his problems. Yeah, I got into a Twitter argument with someone about the wage gap, and I get that it's a complex issue, and I think it is a serious thing. But I feel like for people our age, the wage gap isn't a huge, like it's not the most relevant problem, you know, because like there's a lot of people I know who are struggling to get, like are getting rejected from minimum wage jobs. So I think there's a much larger wage gap between employed people and unemployed people. But you know, so I feel like we have. I don't fucking know what I mean. Just bad at segues. Like my handwriting is terrible. So I just feel like, you know, we should support each other more, younger people, rather than fighting against each other. For me, it feels like those people are kind of like the other people that are also losing at the game of Monopoly, but they're still charging you rent. You know, you just had to pay this prick £2,000, and then they're going, oh, that's Whitechapel Road, that'll be £260, please. Like, they think your life is so much better just because you have the fucking stations, and like, they're good early on in the game, but like, they're fucking useless now. And like, maybe I'm slightly more privileged, but like, we're all below hamsters, so let's just, you know, give each other a break. And I feel like, you know, if we keep fighting against each other, that's kind of what the guy wants. Together, we might be able to defend ourselves, but individually, you know, we're both fucked. You know, we're all going to die one day anyway, so who cares? But that's my set.
Thank you very much. Let's have another big cheer and round of applause for Declan.